sunshine. How are you this morning? For some of you, you're in the US, it's almost afternoon, so give me a break, okay? Weird dreams last night. Anybody else having weird dreams? Like really weird dreams? Ow, that hurt. Ooh. That's the first I've been able to turn my head, so we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Good morning, Tammy Nelson. How are you this morning? I hope you're having a spectacular morning. Spectacular, I say. Laurie Spears, good morning, sunshine. Good morning, sunshine. So, weird dreams. I just don't even know. Sandra Oaks, good morning. I had a dream about a city named Tiem. T-I-E-M. It could be T-I-E-M-E, but I'm not quite certain. I looked it up, and they're like, you have a typo. You started a rough draft of your cookbook today? That is awesome. That is awesome. Good morning, Vicky Roop. Good morning to you. So, I didn't send out a text message. I didn't do that. I get in trouble for that. I'm trying to work with the patent office and get some things done. And I've been quite on task with that, but forgetful in other areas. Oh, okay. You sent out a message. Here I am. This is kind of a... We have a new, let's see. That's all they're getting. They're like, I'm live now. That's it. That's all the warning you're getting. On a planet somewhere, right, Laurie Spears? And see, that's the feeling I get, because I feel like it's a very water kind of planet. I can describe the location. And the only reason I'm describing my dream is because I made a very pointed effort to remind myself of it this morning, because it seemed so relevant and so important. And it was about myself and Sam, but we didn't look like ourselves. I never look like myself in any meditations or dreams, you guys. Really, I don't. I look like somebody else always, and that's okay, because I realize that that's just, how it goes for me. And I always do meditation third person, like I watch myself. It's weird. Anyways, but that's okay. It's unique. It's mine. And but it was about us finding a being, not a child. I have to point that out. It's very important. It wasn't a child. It was almost like, this is so strange, almost like a mummy. Almost like a mummy. It's funny, Angel. And as Sam and I picked it up, it felt like it was like we knew it was a person. Don't ask me. I don't know, right? The journey doesn't have to make sense. And we were being chased because we had this intelligence. And as we were trying to hide, this actually turned into a child. It turned into a baby. And then it grew super quick. And Sam had this job in this mountainous complex. And when you went into the complex, there was a cavity in the middle of it that you went into the water. And then all the way at the bottom, they were trying to mine or pull something out of the bottom of the water, right? But as this child is growing into adulthood really quickly, we're actually trying to stay hidden. Like, we're trying to hide who we are. It's the weirdest dream. And then when we find what we're looking for at the bottom in the middle of the mountain, we escape with this thing to help humanity. Don't ask me. I'm just sitting here with a popcorn going, wow. It reminded me of the Jericho flower, the little guy that we picked up because it was a male. The little guy we picked up reminded me of a Jericho flower just because he was old and crusty and small and like this little thing, and then all of a sudden he grew into this person. No. It's just the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. I've confused Ellie Coyle. I've confused her. Anyways, good morning. Good morning, Sandy. How are you this morning? So you guys, one table has sold already. I just listed it yesterday. We already have one table sold, and we're going to go back and forth on the artwork and figure out what we want on the table. So I'm really excited about that. And it is going to be Egyptian, I know. So I'm excited to paint that and get that rolling so I can get some more video, so I can post more video and show everybody just how incredible this piece of equipment is. And I'm going to be setting up with a local store here to do a spirit evening, and we're going to take it and we're going to use it there. I mean, I have to set it up with her, but we're going to do that. Yeah, we got lots of stuff going on. If you are in the My Mystical Life membership and find yourself missing classes, you can type MML, capital M, capital M, capital L, to the number at the top. That's a general number for us. So you can type that up to the top number. And I need to change the banner because I've taken one of the numbers down. Hey, down at Culver House. So if you find yourself missing classes or want alerts of when classes have hit the membership, you can type MML to that number up top, and you will be getting. You couldn't get into the website. What website? Into the My Mystical Life website? Are they having problems this morning? Couldn't get into the website. I've looked it up. Okay, so I'll watch for that answer. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. For table deposits. You know, Donna, let me double check because I'll double check that. It's a new app. I had someone do it successfully last night. So I'll double check that, and if that's a problem, you let me know, and we'll do it a different way. That would put you second on the list to get that artwork done. So, of course, you want an Egyptian theme table as well. It is on. You have to, if you go to our Mystical Crystals, you have to type in Divine Light Oracle Board, and it'll come up. Divine Light Oracle Board. And I know somebody else used it last night. Let me know if you try using it and it didn't work. Good morning, Nancy. We missed you last night. We were talking about missing Nancy last night in class. Good morning, Tanya. It's been a while. You've been on my brain. You've been on my brain, actually. Okay, so let's pull some cards this morning. Oh, everybody, if you're new, you're lurking in the background. If you're brand new to the feed, give us a shout out so everybody can say hi and good morning. It may be morning for you, it may not be morning for you. I don't know. Good morning, Dinah Bradley. Okay, I spy with my little eye 3 cards. And good morning. I shredded yesterday since it was a rainy no work yard day. Ugh. Understand it. I forgot and left the sprinkler on all night in the backyard. And then when I got up this morning, Bill has this place down like Fort Knox, okay? So there's a house alarm. So if you go out the door, it'll wake the whole flippin' neighborhood up. It is, you need to pick a card reading in your life today. We will do that, Tanya. And so I went and I put the numbers in to unlock the pad, right? And it said unlocked, unable to rearm. And I'm like, I have been put in this trick bag before. I am not opening that door because it will scare the living crap out of you. And he was still sleeping. I'm like, nope. It's cloud. Oh, I'm reading. Okay. Our first card Good morning, good morning. It's about the solitude that feeds the soul. Who finds that time alone is refueling? Anybody? 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 I need time alone. Need it. It's not, I would like it. No, no, no. I'm a different person when I am overstimulated with too many people. So if Heidi's like, yes, yes, Laurie's like, yes. You was just checking it. It's a beautiful deck. It really is a pretty deck. This is the Earth Magic. Earth Magic. Mr. Fry, by the way, you guys, is having a moldavite, Simantani stone, aquamarine, agnamanitite, and he's adding scopolite also to the sale on the 11th. So Saturday at 4 o'clock Central Time, Sam is having the moldavite sale, which we have been waiting for. We've been waiting for. He's been very, very, very busy. So he's doing that on Saturday. But yeah, we all need that alone time sometimes. It's just one of those things that we can get ourselves back together. You know, when we're having that alone time and you just sit down and you're like, oh my God. That's centering, you guys. That's centering. That's bringing yourself back to center, to finding your quiet in the soul. We all have it. We just need to know where it is, like poking it. Hey, I need that center. Once you know the feeling of having that centering, then it's easy to reaccomplish every single time. These are great cards this morning because then we can, you'll be traveling Saturday to East Coast. We'll have to listen. Who wants to be a soul buddy? Tanya, message me and message me and we'll talk about it. Communion, because what are we doing when we find this solitude, right? When we find this solitude, we're bringing in that spirit energy. We're finding that time to be calm, to hear externally, right? Or internally, however you want to consider it. When we find that quiet, that's when we connect the strongest. We have that silence and we can turn in and listen. A lot of people work well in confusion, right? A lot of people do. And that's where they thrive. But boy, when they calm down, it's a crash, because then they can get all of this information. At one time, they can be working with spirit information all day long, but boy, when they settle down, their guides are like, oh look, they've been listening, let's really talk now. So then you kind of gotta, why do you think people that are busy all the time have a hard time calming down, maybe going to bed? It's because their energy is so hyped up and they're so work that they have forgotten a little bit how to find that solitude and that calm. Okay, third card. Don't know what it is. Let's do it. Let's do it. Today is my reading day. Pause. Dramatic pause. Today is my reading day. So, yeah. I'll be reading today. And then tonight, it's 6:30. It's at 6:30, you guys. It's booked. The only one I have available left is on the 21st. There's some spaces left on the 21st. And that is soul to soul questions. So I will be doing trance mediumship and stepping down into trance, bringing across energy that is going to answer the questions that you have for your soul, not your higher self. This is that direct, soul connection. Like, what kind of questions do you have for your soul? What is my soul name? What is my purpose at the moment? Because our purpose changes all the time, what's my soul's color? There's so many different questions. They're actually listed. Can I switch for the next session? Jazz, you absolutely can switch for the next session. I will make that happen in just a few minutes. Unka. Wait, what am I missing? Yeah, Laurie's on the 21st. Still contemplating my soul question. I understand that. I will switch you over to the next one, Jazz, and when I get off of here. Absolutely. You felt better after your be quiet. That is me. I am just like that. Yeah, it is. I'm missing something. Okay. My friend Tunka has joined us. Oh, okay, good. Hi, welcome. Okay, so the third card, what do we have? So if you want to find that 21st date, you guys, you can go to mymysticallife.com. It's on the front page. And Laurie's like, come over here. I got cookies. Hi, Holly Raven Moon. Good morning. Okay, read the third card, Lisa. Okay, get on the ball. Notice my red lipstick on this morning, you guys. I was feeling red. What is it? Emergence. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at this. Look at the cards. Turn inward, find solitude, find your center, because it is so important to be able to find that quiet in the soul. Whether you feel like you're a quiet person or you need the solitude or not, centering is extremely important. You hear ground, and then you go, they go ground. Make sure you really ground, and then center, and then protect, and they forget everything in the middle. So you're hitting the connection to the earth, the connection to the sky. But hey, man, we're the fuse. So we are equally important, right? Without that conduit, there's just empty space here. So finding your center is incredibly important. And then once you're there, the more and more you're comfortable in that space, the more you get to, good morning, Taylor, the more you get to feel that communication with your guides, and you can find that guide that you want to meet right there in centering, right there. Every time I'm setting up an appointment, every time I center for that guide, right? Because what happens after we're able to do all these things, we find that internal solitude, that centering point, we work with our guides, we commune with our guides, then we emerge a different individual. We have found new awareness and new realizations, new connections, new pieces of ourselves, right? It's important. Because what are we doing if through this lifetime, if we're not picking up our pieces along the way, if we're not putting ourselves back together like a huge puzzle? This is not just this lifetime we're working with. This is many lifetimes we're working with. And that's why we do these soul retrievals and this shadow work, because we have fragments that are out there that we need to be bringing back together. The more we find our center, the more we work with our guides, the more we are able to put those pieces back together. And that can look like so many different things. What would that look like for you? Go ahead and type it. What would that look like for you if you were able to pick up those pieces that you feel might have been dropped in past lives or in this life? What would that look like? If you were to step out of cocoon, boom, right? The things that open up when you just take the time, right? And I'm supposed to say, what would be your color? What would be your color if you just stepped out of cocoon and you felt better? What would be your color? And that's me. I don't know why I'm supposed to ask that. Good morning, Liz Caputo. Yes, we can be put back together again. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, beautiful people. Yellow, orange. I love those colors. They're so creative and connected. Absolutely. Purple. Heidi, love it. Love it. Healers, absolutely. Caring individuals. We have Heather Johns in that beautiful heart space of green. Perfect. Wonderful, right? We have all these does the color matter, right? Does the color matter? Actually, the way you feel like you're resonating when you give the color is a vibration. There's a vibration that comes with that. Iridescent. I love it, Sandra Oak. She's like, I'm going to be sparkly. Katrina, purple and teal. Love it. Love it. Healing. Teal polka dots. Donna's mixing it up. She's like, I'm a pattern. Leslie DeMont, neon pink. Neon pink. I love that. I love that. That's a lot of love and light in there, right? I've been seeing green and blue when I go to sleep at night. Interesting, right? So we see that when we bring these colors into our lives, it's color therapy. It's color therapy. We're bringing that in. Yellow is happy, alive, new sunrise, new sunset. Beginnings, right? They are both beginnings. Both beginnings. Argyle, pink and blue. I like you put Argyle there. Argyle. Awesome. What would mine be? I don't know. The color of my hair is basically what I feel, sunset. You have sunset in your hair? That's a pretty cool color, right? How's your how's my sleep activity? Well, when I first got on, I was talking about a really weird dream I had last night. Really pink. Although I do like the sound of neon pink, right? It's white rainbow iridescent. I like that, Taylor. Absolutely. My dream activity is weird. And if you add that to the beginning of the week with the odd telephone all night long messaging bill, I just don't I don't know what to think of this week, because I quit trying to describe away or quantify away the telephone. I just can't do it. I can't figure it out. If it had been two numbers or two letters going back and forth and texting, and who push send, right? Because you could text and never push send. But this kept pushing, something kept pushing send. It would send, and then it would do voice, which isn't even next to C, right? And then it would record for 1, 3, 21 seconds, whatever, and then send. And then it's just all night long to bill. So yeah, Laurie, I don't know what to make of it. So my dream last night was very extraterrestrial. It was very extraterrestrial. I know I wasn't on Earth. It was extraterrestrial in origin and spoke of work. Don't ask me. I'm just here trying to figure it out, pick up my pieces. Your 60 self was doing it. I don't doubt that at all, because it was trippy. Now, if it had words in there, then I'd been like. So tell you about the dream. The dream earlier was I don't remember. It was because I should have wrote it down. Oh God, no. I'm all of a sudden my guides want to go into trance. Hold on. Oh, Sam and I were, shit. It's not funny. Sam and I were, we were somewhere, and we found what looked like a small mummified baby kind of thing, and we carried it with us because we knew it was important, and we were searching for something, and we went to a city called Tiem, Tiem, or it could be Tieme, and it's in the mountains. And inside this mountain was a lake, and we were mining for something. Sam was mining for something, and this thing turned into a baby, and then it grew into a man like super quick, like over days. And then they found something, and we were running and trying to get it smuggled out of that area, trying to take it back to where it needed to be to help people. I don't know. I have no idea. The other night I had someone whisper in my ear, "Let's get ready." Ooh, that's awesome, Heidi. Kind of makes you sit there going, for what? What are we doing? So you're getting ready to level up. That is awesome. E.T. was phoning home. I don't even know. Donna, you're funny. It was just weird. It was weird. Strange. That's the selenite we're giving. Oh, that was the selenite we're giving away. So if you're not in the membership, you guys, we're changing the format of the membership a little bit. It's in the newsletter. We have added a level. We've added a crystal platinum level, and what that does is it gets you everything in the platinum level. So E.T. is a Jedi. I know I read that. It gets you everything in the platinum level. If you're in the platinum level, you guys, make sure you're using your monthly 30 minutes mentorship appointment. Please make sure you're using that. And then it gets you a hand-picked crystal by Mr. Sham Friday Crystal Man, and it can be $40 and above. So it's all up to him That's up to him. I had someone say to me, "Where are you going today?" The other morning. Oh, really? It's speaking in the middle of the night. Good morning, Renee. Good morning, Renee. You just love the crystal. So Sandra Oaks won last month. The crystal this month was won by Rachel Kalina, and I haven't heard back from her yet. She hasn't checked her Facebook, and I'm like, Rachel, come on, man! But that is the crystal we're giving away this month. It is a large selenite tower. Large selenite tower. It's about 12 inches, Sam says. So, but it has a cord out middle so that you could put if you wanted to do like a light changing light in there, and it's just really cool when you change lights. So let's do this. We're gonna go over here and do crop circle. Katrina says, I had an interesting thought about the crop circle class last night when they were talking about, oh my God, my guides are prepping for this trance mediumship tonight, and it feels like I have wasps in my brain at this point, because I'm sitting here going, I said, no, we're not doing that right now, and they're like, but we want to. I'm like, I don't want to right now. And if you've ever done this, you guys, it's like a little internal struggle. Like my eyes want to close and I just want to no. When they were talking about the math and geometry, I automatically thought about Metatron, which made me wanting to ask you about Archangel Metatron to be a part of math in those crop circles. I wouldn't be surprised, Katrina. Metatron is in connection with the Galactic Federation and extraterrestrial. I actually have a belief, and it's an unpopular belief, and that's okay. I believe that all of the gods that we have in mythology that have gone from one pantheon to the next and have the same name, like Artemis and Diana, Roman and Greek, right? Greek and Roman. I believe they are extraterrestrial, and I also believe that the angels are extraterrestrial. So that the angels have been around longer than anything. So it stands to figure, right? That's my opinion. So unpopular, whatever. Heather Johns, you have a great afternoon. I think the dream is representative of your divine oracle table, your baby. Your baby will quickly grow to be something much larger. Here's the thing, Renee. No, at this moment, I had to talk to Sam about that, but do the membership discounts apply to the oracle boards? I don't believe so. I'm going to have to say no on that, only because so much work goes into those, you guys. You have no... Oh, you were talking to the guides? Yeah, I'm like, no, seriously, I actually kind of have a headache. The oracle boards are a totally different entity than our mystical crystals. Yes, I agree. My energy is a buzz this morning. So we're going to switch our deck of cards. Googly moogly. Sounds to me that could be as well as you taught us and talked about him with really hit my light bulb. Yeah, Metatron's amazing. And so if you think about Metatron, okay, and a lot of people are in communication with Metatron, and more people are in communication with Metatron as time goes on. He makes himself known and through sacred geometry. So if you think about this, and he's actually not an archangel, right? Metatron's not an archangel. There's a hierarchy of angels. Don't you think that divine beings would just be like divine beings? Yes, he lived a human life as well. And you would think that a divine being would just be a divine being. But Metatron is not the archangel. It's not an archangel. He is only second to the voice of God. He is the voice of God. He is the conveyor of the divine message from God and the instructor of the archangels. So he tells the archangels, okay, this is where we're going. This is what we're doing. So he's kind of like, if you think of, this is probably not going to be popular either. God is the admiral, and Metatron is the captain of the ship, directing other people to do other stuff. And then you go down below that, and there's another tier, and so it's unbelievable how there's this hierarchy that they kind of, it's like trickle down. Let's go to the animal oracles. We haven't done animal totems in a long time. The other thing that's happening tonight and on the 21st, yeah, he's kind of second in command, is we're going to be giving away 4 of the My Mystical Life Divine Oracle deck. Seriously. Sandalfin was human too. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, you guys, some of you guys took that angel class. I need to have her back on. Joanna, I need to have her back on so that, because we're going to have some links to some people that are experts in some different fields, and I want her to be able to have her link on the group. Okay. So this is, I love, Jody Bergsma. Jody Bergsma. And I left my other Jody Bergsma deck in Ohio. I'm fiending, okay? My Jody Bergsma deck is in Ohio. Boop. Jody Bergsma. Gallo. I'll answer that in a minute, Cindy. Energetic Gala is energetic. See, he's considered an archangel, but he is the hierarchy. Have I seen a demon before? I don't believe in demons, so that makes it a difficult, loaded question. I believe that there are, I believe a demon is a pushed through by society and dogma for a level of control, just like hell is. If you're not good, the demons will drag you to hell. And I think that that's a level of control on a human thought pattern. Do I think negative energies exist? Absolutely. I absolutely do. I believe in elementals. I believe that there are elementals and there are energies that are left behind on this plane that don't understand that were supposed to transition and that they have hung along too long. Now, when that happens, when a spirit stays on this side too long, they take on very negative connotations. They really start to take on some of the things that they believe because they forget that they are divine beings, and they start to remember the things that scared them as humans, and they hold on to those fears, and then they start to deteriorate. Their energy deteriorates, they forget who they are, and they start to do negative crap. Okay, so there's just different names for, and as I'm talking about it, like the whole back of my head is like lit up. So you would have to imagine that if somebody was supposed to transition, they passed away tragically, I don't know, maybe wolves ate them or something back in the 1600s, and they forgot to transition, and they were terrified of the religion and the wolves that ate them and all of those things, and they are stuck in this existence, in this plane, and over time they deteriorate. And would that look like a demon? If he was to manifest his fears, right, Heidi? Labels. If he was to manifest his fears on a soul or on a human plane of existence, yeah, that would look like something like a demon. It would look like probably the hounds of hell, actually. But when it comes to an actual demon, demons in the Christian religion are references to other energies that, just like everything else, that they picked up in previous religions that scared the populations. And as you go back in time, shamanic traditions are the oldest dogmatic type, not dogmatic, but ritualistic type of religions out there. They're the original belief system. Okay, they found under Toulouse, France, some of the oldest cave paintings on the planet represent shamans. All right, so their transitions through dimensions to help these individuals transition over were documented. Yeah. So here's I have a grumpy elemental way back in the backyard, right? Elementals, though, are different from people that are stuck. Elementals are different than people that are stuck. Elementals are energies that are, let me see how the best way to put this. Elementals are energies that don't have the free will that humans have. They are on a lower existence level, kind of. They're very basic. They reflect the element that they're tied to. So when you think of earth energies, you think of gnomes, right? When you think of fire, you think of salamanders and the phoenix and all those really cool. You think of air, you think of fairies. And if you think of water, you think of mermaids, right? You look of undines. So through history, you can see all of these elementals in one degree or another. You see Tinkerbell, and then you see brownies. I wouldn't want to piss off brownies, okay? You see gnomes and you see trolls. You see beautiful mermaids and you see horrible mermaids, actually, that are more mercurial and more tied to that emotion of the water, which is lightning fast, right? So there's degrees in everything. Yeah. Yeah, we keep them friendly around us. I try to work as a shaman. I work with elementals when I'm doing work all the time. You call in the elements. You'll notice when I'm doing guided meditations, you guys, I call in the feelings of the wind and the earth and the air. Sometimes the water. Okay, here we move on. Lisa's on a roll today. Oh, no, you can't know what it is. Hi, Sita. Hi, Sita. Okay. I have 3 cards. Pick a card. Okay. Hold on. I have 3 cards. I don't know what they are. I don't know. I haven't flipped them over yet. So, but I will show them to you. Okay, here's the cards. Right here. Right? 1, 2, 3. Pick a card. We'll turn it over and see what your card is for the day that you've chosen. Tanya Lee, this is for you, girl. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. We're not dancing together though. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Pick a number. That is your number. 1, 2, 3. And Tanya's like, I need 2 cards. I need 2 cards. I'm going to pick a card today too. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. Ready? Okay. Card number 1. I shuffled again after this. I hold this one and I put it back and I was like, oh, so look at that. So I put it back and I shuffled back up and it wanted to be card number 1. Card number 1 is about the supernatural. It's about you being smarter than you feel. You're all about multiple messages. It's all about being more in touch than you feel you are, being more spectacular than you think you are. I think you're discounting yourself, or somebody around you is discounting you, not thinking you are nearly as smart or as connected as you are. I think it's about somebody thinking that maybe you're full of shit. I know that's not what this says, right? But I just feel like you have much more forward movement and strength of character and soul than you're given credit for. It says you can shape shift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with integrity. Now, when I'm doing animal totems and I have a dragon come across, because I believe dragons and mythical creatures are just interdimensional beings. There's myth across the world for these things, and there's reason for that, right? I just really, when these come across, I know that somebody has such a firm grasp on their craft that they're getting ready to take it to the next level. They're getting ready to take it to the next level. So just know that we have a clarity, this is what your guides say, you have a clarity of thought coming, a clarity of moment, a quickening of intelligence, and the precision and acuity, it's not my word, to make it happen. Right? Interesting. Number 1. Number 2. I picked number 2. Don't forget to be somebody's friend. Don't forget to be faithful to somebody. Just to be there to listen. This is a big deal today for whatever reason. Be there to listen for somebody. You don't have to have this is my guides telling me to be quiet. They're like, Lisa, you work a lot with a dragon, Tanya. Laurie has a dragon. You might need that for your specialist app today. I am spectacular. This is my guides telling me to be quiet. It's okay to be a sounding board. We don't always have to have the answers. We don't always have to have the... So my guides today. Jeez. Normally, you guys, when I do these, I don't ever pick a card for myself. I never do. Very rarely do I get readings. I just kind of stumble through. I don't know. But I'm going to read it. Today I will love without condition. Isn't that important though? Gosh, that's so important. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I'm a protector and my friend. Sometimes we just have to choose happiness. Sometimes we have to choose happiness. We may feel like we're getting our ass kicked all over 6 ways to Sunday, but we have to choose happiness and prosperity and moving forward. Absolutely. Pada. Not pada. Number 3. Who chooses happiness? Give me a shout out. Do you choose happiness? Give me a me. Here. I do. You can choose to be shitty too, right? You can choose to start your day with crap and continue in crap, or you can choose to say, "Oh, that happened, and I'm going to move on." Because your day is what you make it. Does anybody scream? Show a timer. Oh. Mine doesn't. On here, mine doesn't. Okay. Number 3. Good luck. Guess what? We are our own luck. We create our own vibration. It just goes with this, right? It goes with this. I choose happiness. This happy energy is going to create this. Is that a ladybug? Oh, does she, Tanya? That's awesome. But that is a ladybug. You are a bright energy. You are the one that chooses how your day is going to go. You're the one that chooses the direction of your energy. Somebody else can be having a real crap day. You can either choose to either set up protections and say, I'm not involved in that. I've got my own thing going on. Or you can drink their tea and sit with them and be crappy too. So you can choose the energy that you have going on. It says, you are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Tonka had an issue with her office being bombarded with ladybugs. It's a Texas ladybug, the orange one. Is there a difference? Oh, Tanya. It's how this is one of the cards Tanya picked. She picked the dragon, which is, I think it's perfect for Tanya Lee. The dragon and the ladybug. Absolutely amazing. You are your vibration. Choose it wisely. Choose it wisely. Okay, guys. I start work in an hour and 20 minutes. I hope that's helpful, Tanya. I've been missing you. I was going to message you today. Been missing you. I need to message you anyways. Okay, I have to still do that. So I'm gonna go chill for a little bit, not watch the news. I'm gonna go chill for a little bit, and then I start working for the day, and I'm super excited because we have I'm just gonna say it, we have so many new things going on in the membership that I don't feel overloaded. Okay, this is important. Hi, my name's Lisa. I'm a workaholic. I could actually cry while doing this. I don't know how to calm down. I don't. Ask my husband. I don't know how to settle. I don't settle well. I don't sit still. I should be a size 2 because of it. The hell? Very rarely do I find calm time and calm space, which makes it even more amazing that the messages come through that too. Because my guides are totally always pounding their head against the wall going, what in the hell is going on? So for me to say I'm going to go sit on the back porch and try not to be carried away by the mosquitoes is amazing. I've got to try to not get killed by the mosquitoes though. We have so many incredible new things going. The board is, I'm right with Renee. I think the board is going to do some really incredible things, bring across some really incredible messages. And I have to stay in the space of, I would love to see this bring crystal clear messages to so many people, but I also have to stay in the space of Lisa can't be overloaded. So your brain is always moving. That's where that active energy, that active energy comes from. Yeah. So I don't know, there's only so much Lisa can hand paint. How does it talk to myself in third person? My name is Katrine. I'm a crystalholic. So while there are incredible changes going on in the membership, I don't feel overloaded by them because I'm taking them slowly and very excited about them actually. So there we go. I'm very much that way, Lisa, so very much. And then I'm sit by a Mack truck, and that's what so Renee says she got spirit told her it's time to slow down, and I've been getting that feeling, so that's why I'm trying to slow down. I'm trying to make things flow easier where I have less stress. I want one so bad, but I feel I should wait. The board is amazing. Heather, that's fine. No worries. Yeah. It's not like you're not going to have one like by your house, right? Porch time. Take a dryer sheet. Will that keep the mosquitoes off? I will wipe myself down in one. I will smell bounce fresh. Let me tell you that. Okay. All right. There we go. That's my admission for the day. But I'm taking it easy, so I really am. Yeah. When I'm home, well, I'm gonna be home for a while. But when I do come home, we'll be having a session here and there at the house. You know a landscaper that uses them? Okay. I was gonna get citronella plants for the back porch. All right, guys. Anyways, so let's do this. You were physically stopped. Yeah. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't know, because I've signed up for an extremely healthy lifetime, so I need to just maintain that. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. And don't forget, if you're a My Mystical Lifer in the membership, you can this number up here, you can type MML to that number when it changes, that number MML, and it'll give you messages as to when class is starting. I'll give you like a half an hour notice before classes. Okay, everybody, have a great day. I will either see you later or I will see you tomorrow.